My name is Spencer Lake. I'm an associate professor in mechanical engineering and materials science at McKelvey School of Engineering. In the Musculoskeletal Soft Tissue Lab, we study orthopedic soft tissues to try and understand how they function, how we can prevent injury and better treat damaged tissues. What that means is we try and understand how tissues are put together, like a tendon or a ligament, so how they're organized, what they're composed of, how that may change in injury or damage or degeneration, so we can understand how they function in normal conditions and what happens in disease states. PhD students are critical to the research in my lab. They drive the projects that we work on and really push them forward. It's wonderful to be able to work alongside them as we try and understand these different projects and look to generate data that will provide beneficial clinical insights. So I work very closely with doctoral students throughout their time here, and we have a close collaborative relationship as we work towards these projects.
I work on developing and validating an imaging technique called reflectance quantitative polarized light imaging, or RQPLI for short. And this imaging technique is meant to help elucidate structure-function relationships in tendons and ligaments during dynamic and complex loading and physiological environments such as biological degradation or mechanical damage.
I'm investigating the elastin protein and its role in tendon mechanics. So elastin and collagen are kind of two of the most common structural proteins in connective tissue in the body, and tendons are largely made up of collagen, but elastin is present both in the main body of the tendon and between bundles of fibers.
I am from the East Coast originally, and I didn't really know what to expect coming to the Midwest, but have been loving my time here and am sad that I am a fifth year and it is going to come to a close soon. But the one thing about St. Louis I love is the food scene. The amount of restaurants around here and the diverse type of restaurants around have been amazing to explore. The cost of living is very low, so your PhD student stipend goes way farther than it would in other places. My advice that I would have for a new incoming PhD student would just to get to know all of the students in your cohort, all of the students in the surrounding cohorts, because everybody has a really unique perspective coming into the program. And you never really know what kind of connections you can make to help you both in your personal life and in your research as well.
St. Louis is kind of a patchwork, little neighborhoods that all have their own character. So I used to live in Des Moines, and that's just a wonderful area right next to a park and ice cream shop, coffee shop. Right now I'm in University City. Actually, my wife and I bought a house there, and we have a dog, and that's been taking up a lot of my time recently. One of the main draws of St. Louis, I think, is the cost of living, because your PhD stipend is going to be very similar whichever school you go to, but the cost of living is so low here that you can invest more in hobbies. You can invest maybe more in your future, which is a problem that a lot of grad students have.
WashU has been a fantastic place for me and for my research. I'm able to collaborate with people on the medical campus and Danforth campus that have been just incredible for our research, as well as a lot of fun. And this is a wonderful place to study biomechanics and to study orthopedics, both of which we do because of the great people here.
Working in the Lake Lab and working for Spencer Lake has been awesome, and it's been a really great past 5 years, and I've gotten to learn so many things and work on projects that I never really even dreamed of. It's just been really supportive and a really awesome mentor.